Hey everybody, it's Eric with Iconic Cardboard here. Hey, I wanted to make a video today, just kind of do a quick recap on some of the pickups that I've gotten over the last month or so since the National. I have people ask me from time to time what kind of cards I'm picking up, kind of what I'm focusing on. Every once in a while, I will post some of my pickups on Twitter, on Instagram, but I realize that I'm not consistently putting everything up on there, so I thought it might be fun just to make a quick little video. Show you guys what I've been picking up over the last month. Both, again, kind of cards that I bought just for myself, and then cards that I plan on selling again down the line. But so I'll quickly go through. I'll go through some of the personal pickups, and then some of the slabs I've gotten. Kind of talk about what I'm focusing on now, why I'm focusing on those cards, and yeah, so it should be a fun little video. So the first stack here, this was just a random kind of PC stack that I picked up at the last show that I set up at. The guy had a little $2 like rookie box, and I just wanted to go through and snag some stuff because I saw a few cards in there I wanted for my collection. But right off the bat here, this was probably the most random pickup I've had in a while. It's a Topps RG3 rookie card, but the video and the pictures, they really don't do it justice. It's just a sick looking card. I got it for $1. It's not numbered or anything, but I just thought that was a pretty cool card to grab. And then just a couple PC cards. I got a Antoine Randall rookie jersey. Got a couple Rafael Devers rookie cards. Again, just to find these for $1 or $2. I mean, I'll pick up Devers for rookie cards for $1 or $2 all day long. And then these are just some kind of random PC pickups. One of my little side PCs is Devin Masarako. I actually played ball with him in high school and traveling teams. So, coming from a small town like I'm in, it's pretty cool that a kid you played ball with made it to the majors. So he's just kind of a little side PC I started. So again, to find these for $1 or $2, I mean, I'll grab them all day long. So that was just kind of my just last minute grabs at the show that I set up at last month. So the next stack here, I'll just flip through these real quick. This is actually a select box that I did, or I got a couple select blasters in Walmart. Unfortunately I wasn't able to make a video when I opened them, but just some of the highlights here. We got Anthony Edwards, Patrick Williams, Tyrese Maxey, Robert Woodard, field level, Obi. Those were the base. Then we had an Obi, got one of these shock prisms. Desmond Bain shock. Jamias Ramsey, that's a silver. And then just some of the other base. We had Josh Green, Xavier Tillman, Udoka. I'm not even going to try to pronounce some of these names. Grant Riller and Jalen Smith. And then the last little stack here, Tyrell Terry, Saban Lee, Desmond Bain. That's a pretty cool looking one of the retail shocks there. DeAndre Ayton, Kyle Lowry, Zach LaVine silver, Anthony Davis silver premier, Bogdanovich, Andre Drummond, Gallinari, and then Luka premier. So the one thing I really like about these select basketball, this is all I've gotten a chance to open so far, was that couple retail boxes. I really like that they did the base like a different color than the hobby. So like all the base cards are blue in these, just to kind of make the distinction. I don't know if you guys have ever talked to me about Select this year. I was pretty salty that Select football went retail. I think just the way that they pounded out so much of it's really going to affect its value down the line. So I don't know if this was an intentional move on Panini. They kind of saw, the way the football was going, If they're trying to specifically make that distinction between retail and select this year, or hobby select basketball. But either way, I thought it was a good move. So, yeah, I like that. Okay, so again, those were just kind of my personal cards I had from last week. This next little stack here, these are just cards that I actually picked up specifically for the next show that I'm going to be setting up at in November. This first stack here is just a stack of Ohtani, just flagship rookies. Ohtani sold really well at the last local show that I did. And even though I said I wasn't going to buy any more base or flagship stuff, I got these at a pretty good darn deal. So I decided to grab this lot, and it's going to be good timing. The next show that I'm setting up at is the first week in November. So, it'll be right after the playoffs and right as he's getting the MVP. So, and then the last one, I actually bought these for the show also. These Mike Trout Project 70 cards. I took a stack of Cabrian Hayes Project 70s to the last show I did. And, a lot of the people that I get at this local show, they aren't as up to, up on the new products. They don't really know what's coming out. So they had never seen these cards before, and they just ate them up. They absolutely loved them. So the Cabrians, they flew off, really well, got bought up quick. So I'm kind of trying to slowly pick up just some of these, particularly some of these Party Project 70 cards, because people seem to like them. So, all right. And then just lastly, these are some of the slabs I've grabbed over the last 3-4 weeks. If you follow me on Twitter, interact with me, I've been looking to pick up a lot of basketball, especially over the last month and a half or so. I just think it's still in a dip right now. As the season gets closer, stuff's going to start to heat back up. So one of the guys I've been picking up, Donovan Mitchell. I got a pretty, a decent deal on both of these. These red, white, and blues, I really don't like the red, white, and blue parallels from most years. But 2017, I just think it looks awesome from that year. And then we got the 2017 rated rookie Optic Shock. So again, those are just cards that I expect those to kind of creep up as the season gets closer. And then the other two basketball cards that I picked up in the past week here, that guy doesn't really need an introduction. These are the first Giannis rookie cards that I picked up. His stuff hasn't dipped a whole lot from the end of the season, but I really don't think you can go wrong when you get decent deals on Giannis rookies. So these will likely be ones that I'm not looking to make a quick buck and a quick flip on these. These are cards that I'm kind of looking to hold a little longer. But I'm slowly starting to grab more of his stuff. And he's another one that I took a few of his second year cards to the last card show, and I never expected him to sell because I just don't think basketball's real big around my area. But they did. I mean, both of them sold by the end of the second day. So the next few cards here, these are more speculative football picks. This is you can see Deshaun Prism. This is literally the fourth time I've owned this card. I've made money on it every time I've owned it. I got this one, pretty dirt cheap. And again, it's obviously speculative. I'm either going to quadruple my money or I'm going to lose it. But if he plays this year, it was a good buy. If he plays at all, if not, I'm going to, I guess, just tuck it away and hold on to it until the air shoe drops. So. This was definitely a little bit more of a speculative guy I've been picking up. Carson Wentz. These are the three I've grabbed recently here. We have the red, white, and blue disco. You got the optic base 10. And then optic hollow 9. I just think for the prices that I got these at, I just think he's too cheap. He had the injury scare in training camp there. Hopefully he'll be, up and at him, ready to roll pretty quick here. I just think if, with that team, if he starts off hot, if that team starts off winning, his stuff's going to jump up. The next two you can see I like I like the Opticalos, obviously. I got a lot of Opticalo. Lamar, I just think he's cheaper than he should be. You know, he had a little bit of a down year after his MVP season. I think he's going to bounce back. I think the Ravens are going to be, you know, I think they're going to be favorites to win the North this year. And if he has any resemblance to that MVP year, I think the stuff's just going to shoot back up. This card's already seen a pretty good jump since I bought it. And then Joe Burrow. I'm high on Burrow. I already bought, graded, and sold a lot of his stuff at, you know, pretty high prices. This is one that I grabbed at a decent price and just kind of hung on to. So, again, I don't know. I like him. The next one, I got this one in this week. I was, excuse me, I was kind of kicking around buying him all off season. Kind of drug my feet, got into some other stuff. Yeah, his stuff really jumped up, and I thought I missed my shot, but I actually ended up getting this pretty well below a lot of the recent comps. So I wanted to grab one. I'm high on Dak this year. I'm high on the Cowboys. I know that's insane to say with the track record they've had, but I really think if he comes back healthy, plays like he can, I think it's, you know, this is going to be a good card to have. And then last, this was my big pickup from the National. Josh was one of the players that I went to the National, you know, specifically looking to pick up. I'm a select junkie. I absolutely love the select silvers, the field levels in particular. So when I saw this, I thought it was just way undervalued for as good as he played last year. And since I picked this up, I think the price has already jumped up like 60-70%. And I just think it's, you know, it could go to the moon if he has another big season. So, again, this was one that I was just super high on. I was so excited to get it at the price that I got it at. And to be honest, I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with this. I can sell it right now for a pretty darn good profit. But, you know, these field level silvers, and as well as he played, the pop's still low on it. I think the pop's down under 120 or 130. You know, I just think this card could go to the moon if he puts together another nice season. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, so that's what I've been picking up the last 3 weeks or so. I'm constantly looking. So, you know, if anybody has some decent basketball lots of slabs that they want to put together, you know, reach out to me, drop me a comment below. I'm always looking to buy. And if you ever see anything on any of these videos that you're interested in buying, let me know. You know, I'm always willing to chat with you guys and try to work something out if it's in the cards. So, okay, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Those are, again, I'm going to try to make these pickup videos a little more regular. You know, maybe make them like once a month or once every 3 weeks as I get, you know, bigger lots in. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate if you guys would like and subscribe. Trying to get more videos going as we go along here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment below, reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram, and I appreciate you all. Thank you.